This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. This game is not suitable for those who are, are easily disturbed.
Rated E for everyone.
Welcome back, everyone. More Doki Literature Club.
Ah, yes.
We are seeing the depths of our protagonist's incompetence.
Which for me means
literacy
that,
knows no bounds.
yes, that is right. And even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I am not this good of a writer. I know it. This is a literature club after all. Oh, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki, I guess. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
No.
That's what I thought,
Natsuki
bitch.
dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. That comes from a lot coming from your flat-chestedness. Yours is cute.
Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant, Hawk's plot. Language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Because you're short. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Get taller, bitch.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it.
Oh well, setting the bar high, aren't we?
Yeah, and Senpai did too.
Oh,
Set the
shit,
bar
dude.
really high down. Based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style, and I'll be damned if I get told off by a flat-chested young thing like you. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet, just like your eyes.
Burn.
And Senpai liked my poem too,
You sure did.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Sure was. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh,
I can't tell a difference in her height.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member.
That's not what you're just short.
Yuri stands up as well, much taller and more attractive than Natsuki.
Maybe you're just jealous that Senpai appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
This man's just dripping in pussy right now. My God.
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
Are you fine?
Well, you know what? Oh, I was the one whose magically guru-sized figures whose senpai started showing up.
Oh shit!
Natsuki!
Yes, to each other.
This doesn't involve you.
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Senpai,
Bye!
she's just trying to make me look bad.
Yes, of course.
That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. Yeah. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? It's about street lamps. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Senpai. Take my side.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Maybe you've read a dictionary. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste like your brain. You understand that, right, Senpai?
I'm sorry, I was eating some of Monica's Uber Eats.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Well,
It's so good. I plead the fifth. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yuri.
so are you like
Yuri.
really a pedophile or only kind of a pedophile?
Oh,
Yuri.
God.
Wait, did you just agree with me?
Oh, wait.
No, it was
Did
Yuri.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, you didn't want to
I
pick
ag-
Yuri?
Wait. No, I thought I agreed with Yuri.
Yeah, this is Yuri.
Oh, okay. Then why'd I say Natsuki? You were right that I liked your poem.
see? Nah.
Wait! It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's called racism.
That's not what happened at all. I'm not racist. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Neither could I. Yuri. Yuri-chan, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see, it's because she's racist. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry that you're racist.
Hello? But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? Ugh. That's exactly what I did. It was her that fucking... Super Eats trade. Where is this man?
I think what Monica is trying to say, Natsuki, is I think that's enough. We both said some things that we didn't mean. You're right, Monica.
Oh, yo, why are you talking? I'm drinking my drink. Anyways, you both said things you didn't mean. Yeah, know your place, you fucking big-titted, purple hair fucking...
Don't you
Anyways.
talk to my waifu that way.
Shut your mouth.
Sorry.
See, Natsuki's also eating their Uber.
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side, and it's impressive that she's eaten the entire Uber. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to,
You know what? I'm gonna do that. That thing. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Okay, ouch. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out.
I mean, you're like a solid 3, Senpai. But, you
On
know.
her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki.
Yeah, she really did need to do that. That shit fucking sucked.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been littering. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
That's not the case at all, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated that way? You handled it as well as anybody else could have. I don't think any less of you.
Well,
Unless you want me to think less of you.
oh god. Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Senpai, you're too kind.
Do you want me to think less of you?
Oh god, I need an adult. I'm
I am
thankful
an
to have you.
adult.
Oh, no, you aren't just 17. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. I
Yeah.
can't believe I said those words.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
One more thing. The one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful.
Bullshit!
So,
What? What thing did Natsuki say?
She's talking about her huge bazoongas!
Well, never mind that.
Oh, the
I'm gonna make some tea.
Hamangagongagongas.
Huge tracts of land!
Yeah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave.
Yep, Monica's finished her Uber Eats.
Yep. That McDonald's Sprite hit different. Anyways, how did you feel about sharing your poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
James, how about you?
Yeah, I would agree with everyone else and have nothing different to offer the conversation. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome.
4 out of 5 critics agree it was a movie.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah, wait, what?
Hey, maybe you learned something from your friends too.
The same homework assignment?
So your poems will turn out even better tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, I guess you gotta, practice makes perfect, right? I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes.
Did you know?
With any luck, that means I could, at least do a better job impressing those that I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
That's where he just keeps talking about
Senpai,
that.
ready to walk home? All right.
Once I finish my internal monologue, that is now an external monologue. Sure, let's go, Sayori. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together, I say out loud. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either, I also say out loud. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I ever seen them fight like that. I wonder what was different. I promise you're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Do you?
No. Why would I hate them over a small exchange they had together? I just wanted your opinion, and nothing else. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Senpai, it's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club, and only in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me feel the happiest.
Well, you know what they say, everybody in the club getting tipsy.
I think everyone really likes you too.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Every day's gonna be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation that I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I put Sayori on the shoulder.
Put Sayori on your shoulder.
Yeah. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, we are the same person. Let's do this.
The next day.
Agonizing. Explode.
A tone.
All right,
Let's do agonizing.
Agonizing.
There you go.
And,
Climax.
Agonizing climax.
I say climax.
sure, vanilla sounds good. Let's do vanilla.
Defeat.
Nah, we're gonna do ocean because we're going after Yuri. Oh, I wanted Yuri, damn it.
Go for like depressing shit for her.
So,
Comet.
whirlwind. There we go.
Yeah, 'cause she likes very complex words and shit.
Yep.
So
Nacious?
Uncanny.
extreme,
Fresh.
Depression.
extreme. Oh shit. Judgment.
Misfortune.
Milk.
Damn. Infinite.
Suicide?
Infinite.
Unalive.
Infinite.
There you go.
Passion. Damn.
Bubbles. Marriage.
Eternity.
Yeah, try to. Yeah, there you go.
Rat.
Wrath can be good.
Yes. This is all you, protagonist. What do you?
Unrestrained.
How will you court the fucking big titty woman
Unrestrained.
and inevitably give Christian more lines?
Contamination.
Oh god. I didn't expect her to talk so much, but I forgot this is a dating sim.
Damn. How's that hurt? Okay.
Rain cloud.
Philosophy. Philosophy.
Son, there you go. So she looks like she likes
Cheeks.
very like complex, like not so
Yeah, let's
deep
throw
words.
cheeks in there just as a
Yeah.
thing. Let's throw cheeks in the mix. Yeah.
cheeks. Anime. No.
Determination.
There you go. Yeah, she likes weird, like.
Just entropy.
Entropy. Yeah.
Entropy.
There you go.
We want destiny
Destiny. There you go.
and a massacre.
Existence. There you go.
It's pain.
Bitch loves a good massacre.
Who does?
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Senpai.
Hello, side character. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not still used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Wow, what a dick thing to say.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
An asshole.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What does that have to do with anything?
Hey?
I'm not saying she's a
Why
gold digger.
that all of the sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori
creep.
nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. You broke bitch.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room.
All according to Kakaiku.
So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, which takes me away from my waifu, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, aren't you, Sayori? And so, that only leaves the one option.
Wahoo! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. I say like a piece of shit.
Oh, bird.
Yuri suddenly giggles at someone else's expense. Is that my waifu? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
Ha! I wasn't listening or anything.
I don't believe you.
It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Senpai to let me borrow some money. I need it.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you can turn tricks on your own. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford, so get on OnlyFans and sell those feet pics. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Yeah, what she said.
Did I just...
Sure did.
I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I got too absorbed in my book. I'm sorry. Woo-woo.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. It's really fun, right? That's the place it's coming from.
That's... There's no way you could think that.
You are right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the revolution.
That sounds ominous.
Retribution?
That.
Still coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Sauce.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if there weren't for the cupcakes.
You're correct, and that is besides the point.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori, and maybe stop manipulating everyone around you to get what you
Boss
want.
gaslight Geiki.
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? I
No,
asked
this is
it,
Patrick.
and I wanted it, and it's here. It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. And I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, you're so nice. I am so happy.
Jeez, just eat it. Like, why is this whole thing in exchange? Why is it happening? Just, yeah. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. Horf.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
Laced with cocaine.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot just for one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? I want it. I need it.
Jeez. Get away from me. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? That sucks.
Fine. I'm still really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Natsuki Satsudio Milanos. Natsuki.
God, jeez. I get it. Leave me alone.
Friendship. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Him.
Sayori suddenly leaps down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that, you fucking
Outstanding
inbred?
move. Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Yeah.
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Yeah. Where is Monica, anyways?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Is she ever late?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. I thought only Sayori was late to stuff.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay, right?
Of course she's okay, stupid. She probably just had something to do today. She's popular, after all.
Hey? You don't think she's dead? She's a...
I wouldn't be surprised if it's the whole football team this time. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Is it true?
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Actually, Yuri, it's the tennis team. And I'm sorry, and I'm super sorry for being late.
Ah, here you are, Monica.
I'm the club president. I'm allowed to be late, so yeah. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything, but I don't really care.
Hey? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
That's right. I have a boyfriend.
It's the whole tennis team. You have like 6. Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, well, never mind that. What held you up anyway besides the whole tennis team?
Well, my last period today was study hall. TBH, I kind of lost track of time.
Oh, is that where the tennis team met you?
You know it.
Yeah.
Makes no sense, though.
What do you mean? Do you see these tits? What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
Would have heard the bell ring. Are you inbred?
I must not have heard it after, practicing the piano.
You mean penis? I wasn't aware you played the skin flute as well, Monica.
I really do. I kind of just started, really. Always wanted to learn the flute, piano, penis.
That's so cool. You should play for us sometime, Monica.
That's, you.
Monica
Pull your
looks
pants down.
at me.
Maybe once I get a little,
Better.
Yay!
Oh, I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me. But that sounds super cool. I will also look forward to it.
Is that so?
Mommy?
In that case,
I won't let you down, Senpai.
Monica smiles sweetly, and I need new pants. Oh, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
Well, yeah, if it's the whole tennis team, goddamn.
And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
Yeah, we love sharing here. Right, guys? I see. Well, in that
You're
case,
hitting the
best of
bowl
luck.
over there, Jam.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing so much I'm dying.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Deska.
So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really.
Besides, you guys talking shit. Think I'm not
Ugenki Desuka. I chose to leave out of Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. What do you mean somehow? It's been like 10 seconds. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet? Hey Yuri? Do people normally disappear in the closet like that? Like, hey, you're there. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Oh, my heart. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was just kind of waiting for you.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request.
Anything?
Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Oh, this is like a ritual with you, huh? Okay. No, not at all.
Thank you very much. The teachers are sleeping with each other. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. And they're all married. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
I suppose. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
Going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water, and I'll give you all the tea.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not?
Oh my gosh, she said yes.
Shall we go then?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's go.
Apparently, Monica just stares.
Loading, 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 loading. Installing.
Oh, don't worry, Monica gets like this sometimes. Oh, Monica.
Yeah.
Why
My
are you
mom
too
gets like this
salty?
sometimes too. Oh, we were we're just gonna, get some tea. So, I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher Which totally isn't an innuendo for anything.
Understood. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job.
That is besides the point.
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Senpai in club activities, you red-headed slut?
Initiating. Retort.
My mouth gapes.
I bet it does.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Senpai.
Yes,
Monica,
ma'am.
you got something on your lip.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow.
Initiating target.
Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that with the robot voice. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Senpai. How come even when I do something bad, there's construction going on above us? Why the hell is this school so fucking broken? You're being nice to me.
Because the construction's going on all around us. Knowing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head.
And make sure you do it real loud. Those two fuckers out there, like, ditched me, I swear.
Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them can't hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head, much like this construction amplifies all around us. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Can you shut the fuck up? We're trying to have a moment here! No. What did you hate for me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you?
And make it real loud.
I can't hate someone for having emotions.
It's just Natsuki banging her head on the wall. Like, they don't like my poems.
What kind of friend would do that?
A friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Senpai.
What? Can't hear you. Louder?
I really like being friends with you.
Oh, yeah, just friends. That's all we are. Thanks, Yuri. I like being just friends and nothing else with you two.
Yeah, Jay, looks
I
like
feel
she
kind
got
of
friend
awkward
zone.
saying something like that. Doesn't feel right.
Perfect. Just keep hammering
But
away.
I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, have you noticed this hallway is really like reverberating? You can hear the hammering happening from miles away. Shall we go?
Yeah, it's really weird like that. It's like it's coming from everywhere.
What do you mean you're out of nails? I didn't pay you $50.
Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill it up with the water pitcher, we return to the classroom with the water pitcher.
Senpai, do you like oolong tea, green tea, jasmine tea,
Uh,
peach tea?
I like tea. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Oh, well. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed because you're dumb.
Ah, perhaps I am. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. Good for you!
Just like I noticed Natsuki hasn't come out of the closet yet. And we peeked in there. Was she in there?
I was doing a bit of thinking, and I don't know.
Was it about your missing friend?
And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
Oh man. Oh jeez, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You always worry about me, Senpai. It's very endearing.
That's Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Senpai, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
That's weird. But why?
It's a little bit easier on my back because of these humongous boobas. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize.
No worries, they hurt. They really do hurt. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Literally, they hurt so bad.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my huge knocking bazongas. My
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're reading? Yeah.
Yes, and apparently I'm doing the Attack on Titan pose. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Huh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Aw, that's sugar. That's okay, I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. That's why you get M&Ms, you idiot. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course, because next time I get something with a candy coating that doesn't melt in your hands.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively put the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Dude. Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Senpai?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean,
I think a lot of red flags here.
not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything. I like chocolate.
I see. Situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can tell, just by her expression, that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Wow,
Initiating response. Initiating response.
Totally
Okay, everyone.
cock-blocked. What the Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Insert name here. You can just help Yuri put away tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cuffs.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Who's it gonna be?
Monica.
Not me.
Monica. Monica.
Monica wants attention.
Hi again, Senpai. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
Uninstalling. Original voice. As long as it's not going bat, 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 I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Loading responses. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting comfortable with your style, but then imaginary is reinstalling is better than last one I read. Just wondering, but you've been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing styles.
Well, I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
No.
I think her poems are the most.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I agree.
She's totally a different person when she picks up a pen.
Yeah, I agree. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her, you know?
And when you feed her chocolate over and over.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried.
That's okay.
Who knows what's going on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
Of course I do. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
You completely misunderstood.
Lie to me.
Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait. Really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. You know, find me a high school girl that doesn't have a fictional boyfriend at some point. Like, it's a perfectly normal thing to do.
Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, Would you like to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue.
An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violet, grating, waveform.
Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sign, code sign. I cannot read. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. And then
Pizza crust? What kind of lines are these? No, I didn't. No.
Scroll, load me.
Yeah. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I did not say that. Do not put words in my mouth. It's
I
just
sense
the
your
kind
heart
of thing. What?
It's rapid. I can tell you're lying.
I just never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and out how to space your words can totally change the mood on the poem.
it's almost like magic.
Yeah, almost.
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question.
A poem can be abstract, a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What?
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected
May happen.
Unexpected like construction?
Wait, is this a tip even about writing?
What am I even talking about?
And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Wait, got Monica acting weird. Got construction happening all over this school. What's going on here? Let's do Natsuki.
I liked your last one better. So it sucks.
All right,
You're
well,
right.
fuck you too. Really? The last one?
Well, yeah, I could tell you're a little more daring with this one.
That's a bad thing?
But you're not good enough for that yet. You suck. Fell flat.
okay.
You're inbred.
Well, that may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. Maybe when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying or complicated language. Like someone. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Here's head over heels for all this cryptid bullshit, but I see right through that bullshit. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
I guess it's one way to look at it. Sorry, I found these chocolates that touch Yuri's mouth, so I'm eating them off the floor.
Well, everyone has their own problems. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already.
Yeah?
Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang a chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. She's just fucking... Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spiders. First, and I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right?
Not bad, but very problematic. It's a lot longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. I know you can't do any better.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it very much.
No, it means you're gonna fucking murder Amy.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
Like murder.
And it helps people realize how inbred they're being.
Yeah, wait, what?
Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know how people get like that?
Know people like that?
Yeah, of course. It's about how everyone thinks my fucking... It doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they've made fun of you, think less of you, think they're inbred. That just makes people inbred. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right about that last part. At least, I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that! Believe it! I wrote a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Alright, Yuri, what do you got for me? 'Cause I got more chocolate for you, baby girl.
Let's see what you've written today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Senpai. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? You still don't even know how to read. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. You do know how to listen.
Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows.
Oh
Even
god.
her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me. It's the respect for me.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah. I do.
And show me.
If it's with you.
The raccoon.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well, aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Bread was hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian condition. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Oh.
Was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right! It was a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny.
Hmm.
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest, and didn't her poem also say a raccoon?
Ew. And no, it was talking about a spider. She did? Racist?
Yeah. I mean, no. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as it's not hurting anybody.
She's right.
Yeah.
I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Like, sounds like you two have that in common, you know?
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? I mean, short people are usually closer to hell.
It sure
Oh,
is.
please don't tell her I said that.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I have reasons to, but like, I'm not going to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I'd be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener, unlike my raccoon friend. You're good at a lot of things, because you have thumbs. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Senpai, with 2 good eyeballs worth 50 grand a pop.
I mean, I don't know if they're worth that much a piece, but I appreciate the sentiment. They might be exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Can we go home
And
now?
I guess the last one, too.
You picked me last again, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, I like this one, Senpai. It has some nice feelings in it.
Well, yay, that's a thing that happened. Good for you. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. What was yesterday? I don't
Careful.
know.
Dangerous.
I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. And that's why I just go with my heart. That's what I always tell myself. If it makes me feel things, it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yay! Me neither.
Yeah, why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want me to write something for you? That's so sweet.
Yeah. Right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well,
Yeah, that was uncharacteristic of me to say. Where did that come from?
I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Not to hurt myself. Okay, check.
Well, what the fuck ever. I don't know what I'm going on about.
Anyway, let's see. Oh, I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. Maybe everything. Maybe I need it all. Is there a word for it? Right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic and expectedly vomit-inducing.
Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Maybe I'm not two-dimensional. Thanks, Senpai.
Well, let's not get too far.
I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Are you actually gonna read it? Bottles. I pop my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on a shelf next to the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle on the row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle's a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. All done, finally all done. I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. And each and every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile and between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Woo!
Oh, fuck.
Sayori, I have several questions. First one, you wrote this?
Of course I did.
All right, I'm calling the police.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yes. You did. And, well, by gum have you. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. They're all in the bottles, like I said.
Yes, and now I can see that. It's extremely creepy.
Creepy? Monica doesn't think it's creepy.
Holy hell.
Oh, you said
okay.
that out loud?
Better word, yeah. Well, no, not creepy. Forget I said that. I said nothing. It's because you're just so cheerful all the time. That's what I'm used to. And nothing else. I'm saying too many words. I should stop talking. I'm proud of you.
Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I need it. I want it.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Well, I hope you keep it up. The writing.
Yeah!
The writing. And nothing else.
Writing's the best.
Yes, it is.
I'm the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Yeah!
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, we'll unpack that later. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Hey everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Yes.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets. We can give them out during the events.
Alright, it's fine, it's great and all. It doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? Ugh.
Monica?
Yeah, for that stunt earlier when he took Senpai out in the hall, you're gonna be performing. A poetry performance.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
I did.
Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
Oh, Sayori. They know what they signed up for.
Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I didn't overlook this. It was according to plan, and I'm not sorry.
All right. Good talk.
But you will Do your best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and each put on a good performance. Then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, right? Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
Incorrect.
And it's those reasons that we're all about this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. Like being horny, Yuri. I know you do. I know you all do. And if all takes place standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it, sluts.
Yeah.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Insert sigh noise. Thank you, Natsuki.
What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. Just like when I went out with her with the tennis club.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Early. Maybe so.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No.
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you have the balls to take out Senpai into the hallway and talk to me in that certain way, you could do this in front of people and strangers, right?
No.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Spare me your empty platitudes. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. I'm not on screen.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Ooh, I love the name.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and oh, there goes gravity, and glances around her as if she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition that she deserves.
Simp behavior, simp behavior.
It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Mom spaghetti.
Yuri, I didn't think that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I get to go next, right? I'm not gonna be interrupted again? I guess I'm next, yes.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
Aw.
I'm sorry, I started giggling.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head.
It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then, I talk to myself in my head all the time, and at home, all my mirrors are broken, so I got this.
Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I did it! I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Senpai liked it, and that guy in the back, he loved it. I guess that's a good sign.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird noises coming from all around the school. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, almost like a rope. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand. Please talk slower.
Talk faster. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sound genetic. Error.
Look, man, like, I keep fixing her, but, like, fine.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean, for sure. That's, what I've been practicing, this kind of thing. It's just so embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Here, that switch right there. Okay, there you go.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next?
Natsuki.
Don't make me go before Senpai. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well tea and bread lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine, you know. It's not the first time I heard it. Might as well get it over with, you know. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read, you know. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much.
I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing.
Okay, Al.
That's something that you'll prove in over time, and maybe the guy in the back will shut up.
Yeah, maybe. Hope so.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. I'm gonna go pay that guy in the back real quick.
Fine. We'll get going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem, yeah, it's called. Why are you looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
What do you mean the batteries are out? Fucking better get over this. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. Better not make me do it again.
Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people?
I do it in front of other people. Way easier. Put on whatever face I want for other people. I mean, it's just people I know. It's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Nasuki. I would think it would be easier the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so.
Hit yourself. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea what's it like for now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival. Okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all of this effort into the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problemo.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare.
Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. I can
You
do
better.
this.
You better.
All right. Yeah, I stand up. Well, there's no way I'm going to be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll just do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club.
This is actually a good time to wrap up this particular episode. Once again, we have a rare moment of gathering our thoughts. This is still pretty tame, right? It's
still pretty tame, but holy crap, Sayori's poem. What the fuck?
Sayori's
poem. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Oh
okay.
boy, the AI voices. That was really hard to put together, but I did it.
I'm proud of you. Are you winning, son?
I'm winning.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll catch you next time, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.